And he operates at his own speed.
He moves like a snake, like he pulls back and then he strikes forward. He pulls back. He's a master at just getting right outside of your shots, and then his shots are coming in right behind him. It varies a lot too. Like sometimes he moves fast and sometimes he moves slow. It's very hypnotic.
Yes, it's hypnotic.
It's also unique. He's got a unique frame, so he kind of he moves different on design.
Wow.
Like he doesn't switch his hips when he throws kicks, so you don't see him come until it's too late.
Right.
So he's standing in front of you, and when he kicks, there's no movement of his shoulders. He's just throwing these kicks out, and they land. And they're not as hard as if he put his whole body into it, but it's hard enough where you're like, oh no. And you get hit with a couple of those, 3, 4, 5 of those. All of a sudden you're like, I can't walk anymore, and now he's hunting you, and he's hunting you. See, I would put him already in the conversation. I don't think he's better than Jon Jones, greatest of all time, but I already put him in the conversation as a potential greatest of all time nominee. And he's only been in the UFC for a few years.
Yeah.
It's crazy. A couple of MMA fights other than the UFC, and then the UFC for this run at the top of the division, just smashing everyone to oblivion.
Alex is he's an extraordinary talent. You know, he's a multiple-time world champion. He's a 2-division champion. And he's incredibly famous here in America. People know who he is. And that's what makes it worth my while, is to fight a fellow champion who is very hot right now. He has a name, and not only a name, but he has a tremendous resume that Aspinall just doesn't compare to.
Alex Pereira has the power to put anyone to sleep. Do you think he can beat Jon Jones?